The oceans of the world are teeming with life, from the cold Arctic seas to the warm waters of the tropics. The number and variety of species that live in the world's oceans boggles the mind. Curious to know who's the king of the ocean? Then you're in the perfect video and perfect channel, so keep on watching until the end. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will check out who's the real king of the oceans. Sometimes we humans like to think that we have things figured out, but then something happens to shake this belief. In the oceans, both the great white shark and the killer whale, or orca, are fearsome top predators. But of the two massive animals, the killer whale may be the more formidable one. A new study is found. Before we dive deeper, like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click that notification bell right now, or else this king of the ocean will beat you up. Don't want that to happen, right? So let's keep on watching. Well, who's the real king of the oceans? When you think of the top ocean predators, you probably think of sharks, but the true rulers of the sea is the killer whale. Marine experts believe they likely fell prey to orcas. The main evidence is telltale teeth marks, which gorily suggests that the orcas perform a tug-of-war while holding onto the shark's pectoral fins in order to rip the skin, rupture the pectoral girdle, and access the liver. Well, in 2009, Salvador Jorgensen and his colleagues at the Monterey Bay Aquarium tagged 17 great whites off the coast of California. Great white sharks typically feed on young elephant seals in the area. When a pod of orcas entered the surrounding waters, the sharks disappeared, and within 8 hours all had vanished. Most of them did not return for the rest of the elephant seal season. If the orcas are just passing through the area and not stopping to hunt, the number of seals hunted can drop nearly 62%, allowing a larger population of young seals to survive the season. This seems strange, so the researchers extended their search to look at data from 165 great whites tagged between 2006 and 2013. They discovered a pattern. When orcas entered the area, all of the sharks immediately fled. Some return after a few months, and others will not return for up to 1 year. Even when the orcas are just passing through the area, it is thought that the sharks can smell the approaching orcas, even if they are never close enough to actually see them. So what is a killer whale? Orcas, more widely known as killer whales, are found in all oceans of the world, but are most common in the frigid Arctic and Antarctic regions. They are the topmost predators in the ocean and are known to be highly social and intelligent. The killer whale is a highly social mammal that lives in a pod of matrilineal members. The IUCN does not define the conservation status of the killer whale due to data deficiency, but some populations are considered endangered or threatened due to depletion of prey, habitat loss, pollution, and conflict with human fisheries. Killer whales do not actively hunt humans, but captive orcas are known to kill or injure their handlers at marine parks. Killer whales rule the sea thanks to their impressive physical characteristics. They can grow to be nearly as long as a school bus and weigh up to 12,000 pounds. They also possess a mouth full of sharp teeth that can grow to be 4 inches long. Killer whales are very social animals that live in groups called pods. Pods can have as many as 40 members that stick together to hunt for food. Like dolphins they are related to, killer whales use echolocation to communicate with each other. In addition, killer whales are carnivorous, so their full-time diet consists of meat. Since they inhabit a diverse ecosystem, their eating habits vary depending on the geographical area. Their diet ranges from small fish, seals, sea lions, rays, sea otters, turtles, dolphins, and baleen whales. Killer whales are powerful predators that are not intimidated by large animals and are capable of attacking sharks. The resident North Pacific population feeds on salmon, particularly king and chinook salmons, while the transient orcas inhabiting the same waters prefer marine mammals such as elephant seals, harbor seals, porpoises, sea lions, and minke whales. In Norwegian waters, they go after large schools of fish, especially herring. Those in New Zealand waters prefer sharks and rays, while Antarctic population feeds on seals, minke whales, and local fish. Why are great white sharks so afraid of orcas? Great white sharks have a reputation for being one of the most intimidating apex predators in the ocean, but recent studies indicate that even great whites are afraid of killer whales. Interactions between the two typically do not end well for the shark. In 1997, the first recorded interaction between a great white and orcas was documented. Two orcas killed a great white shark and ate its liver. Removing the liver and leaving the rest of the body is quite consistent behavior for orcas. In 2017, 5 great whites washed ashore in South Africa with similar signs. The livers had been removed with incredible precision, and orcas are believed the most likely culprit. Killer whales have a friendlier image than great white sharks, but orcas are potentially the more dangerous predator, says Toby Dalengel, a shark expert at the Florida Institute of Technology. They have a lot of social behaviors that sharks do not, which allows them to hunt effectively in groups, communicate among themselves, and teach their young. Combining both brains and brawn, orcas have been known to kill sharks in surprisingly complicated ways. Some will drive their prey to the surface and then karate chop them with overhead tail swipes. Others seem to have worked out that they can hold sharks upside down to induce a paralytic state called tonic immobility. Orcas can kill the fastest species, makos, and the largest whale sharks. And when they encounter great whites, a few recorded cases suggest that those encounters end very badly for the sharks. In 2020, killer whales off the coast of South Africa are killing great white sharks and eating their livers, according to a new government report. At the very top of the food chain, killer whales or orcas are ripping out the fatty livers of their unfortunate white shark prey with their teeth. Scientists speculate this behavior may be behind the disappearance of great whites from the waters of False Bay, off the coast of Cape Town. At least 7 great white shark carcasses have washed ashore in False Bay since 2017, with telltale teeth marks indicating they were savaged by orcas. Do orcas attack humans? There is no record of an orca ever killing a human in the wild. This is because humans are not part of their natural diet. Occasionally, an orca may mistake a human for something they do eat, such as a seal. In 2017, an orca was caught on camera charging at a surfer during the Lofoten Masters surfing competition in Norway. The orca seemed to pull out of the attack just before making contact. The Norwegian Orca Survey said that the orca likely realized the surfer was not a seal at the very last second. In 2005, a 12-year-old boy was bumped by a killer whale near Ketchikan, Alaska, in what may have been an aborted attack similar to the surfer in Norway, or simply curiosity on behalf of the orca, according to the Associated Press via the Seattle Times. The Associated Press reported that a surfer was bitten in California in the early 1970s, which is the only relatively well-documented case of a wild orca actually biting a human. Orcas in captivity, however, have attacked and killed people. Although wild killer whales did not intentionally harm people, they have attacked boats. There were reports beginning in the summer of 2020 of orcas ramming into and causing damage to sailing boats off the coast of Spain and Portugal, according to BBC News. 3 juvenile male orcas were involved in most of the attacks, and marine biologists investigating the incidents believe that the young males were playing with the boats by targeting the rudders and pushing the boats around. Killer whales are protected in the U.S. under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, Species Act, as they are particular risk of extinction due to threats like noise from boat traffic and a decline in the salmon population, their preferred food. Orcas are some of the most sophisticated pack hunters in the world. With their advanced communicative abilities, orcas put other well-known predators that hunt in groups to shame. Most think of the great white sharks as the ocean's top predator. People tend to think of the great white as the most voracious hunter in temperate ocean ecosystems, with a key role in controlling environmental dynamics. In truth, the great white shark is no match for an orca. Do you agree that orcas are the king of the oceans? Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section below. We hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. If you did, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification bell down below for more upcoming videos like this one. Thanks for watching.